For the beginning of the new school year, we are starting a new unit study. We are going to do, over here on the whiteboard, Age of Discovery from the 13th century to the 17th century. When we start actually working on explorers, we're going to start with Vikings, go to Marco Polo, Christopher Columbus, and Ferdinand Magellan, because we don't have time to really go over all of them, but we can still do basic review on the most important ones in one of our history books. The way that we're starting is to teach them why the explorers, one of the reasons why the explorers were expanding, and that was to make new maps of the world, because before the age of exploration, there were no new maps of the world since the time of Christ. So what we're going to do is we're starting with maps. On our first day of maps, we're starting with drawing on the activity page. It was draw a picture of your room and map it out. Today we're going to be reading more books on maps. These are the ones that we have, and at the end of the unit, or at the end of the week, I will pick my favorite ones and make a book review of which ones I prefer. So the first one is Ways to Find Your Way, and I am not promoting any of these books, I'm just saying this is what we are doing. Reading maps. This is another one in the series of the first one. Are We There Yet? Walk on Maps. If Maps Could Talk. Map Parts. And Up North and Down South. So that's how we're going to do it, and each one of these little books has an activity in it. The first book's first activity that we did was drawing the map of the room. So now we're going to move on to the next book, and we're going to do one activity with it. Then tomorrow, lesson plan, we're going to do some vocabulary words to go with the maps. And then Thursday we will read more, and then Friday we will do a special activity with maps. So we'll try to take it step by step through each day. Day 1 is drawing the bedroom. Day 2 is going to be doing more reading with another activity. So day 3 we're working on using the map directions and the compass, and there's a couple of cute little activities in here that we did. We didn't get to do the one where the kids use a compass and a map to do a goal, because we actually don't have a compass right now, which we didn't know we were going to need one. But we did do this activity and made the kids pick different spots around the zoo and then say, okay, do we need to go north, east, south, or west? And then we also did a standing, we didn't do the science experiment yet because Daddy does the science experiments like these with magnets and whatnot, because he's really good with those. I passed it. Oh, we did it with this one, I think. We had the kids stand up, and one of our school windows faces east and one faces south. So we had them turn their arms towards east and west and practice, you know, north, east, south, and west to tell the directions. So we did that as well, and I'm hoping to get to do this experiment, and then we'll get to video that. So there is day 3 for maps. Today we're working on day 4, and we're going to work on looking at map scales. I have not read through this one yet, so we're going to do it all together. I'm going to read it to them, and then we're going to do the activities in the book together, and we'll catch back up with you in a minute. Okay, so one of the activities in our book was something called making weird scales. So one of the activities that they suggested was having children take their shoes and see how many shoes it measures across the floor. Weird scales are not as accurate, but it will help them learn how to read a ratio map. So right now, we're experimenting and seeing how many shoes across it's going to take to get from one side of the girls' room to the other. Erase the numbers.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Say it.
12.
No. 7, 8, 9.
10.
Keep going.
11, 12, 13, 14,
15.
15. What?
No, you didn't.
15. 16. 17. 18. 19.
Okay.
There's a sign. 19.
So on your top one, write 1 shoe equals 1 measurement. So 1 shoe equals 1 measurement. Add the ment. There you go. Now, how many did she say?
19.
So how many shoes across is it on the shortest measurement in your room?
19.
There you go.
I thought we were going to.
So equal 19. I don't think we have enough shoes to stretch that far. To stretch the long length of the room. So we'll just do the short length for now.
I think there's family and the glass.
You could say 19 shoes from the window to the door. And this is another way too to point out, this is another way that we will add other subjects into our unit studies. We just went over counting again with the preschooler, let her count the shoes across the floor. The 6-year-old is helping read the next steps to do for the project, and then the 8-year-old is doing our recording, which is working on penmanship, spelling, grammar, and just learning how to record facts for scientific purposes. Now obviously this is just a silly game that we can do because, you know, there's 3 different sizes of shoes right there just in that one spot. But it still is a cute way for the kids to be able to figure out how to do ratios. So we'll probably finish reading the book and clean the shoes up, of course. And then that will complete our day 4 on MAPS unit study. Okay, so we're not done for today. We found one more fun activity, and we're starting with maps of the living room. I didn't tell them why, and I did help the younger ones draw a few things to scale, but then they're going to add in little details, right?
Right.
Then draw on your map. Draw the pillows on the couch. Every little detail is going to matter for this task that we're fixing to do. But right now, they're going to draw. We got these really big drawing pads, not a sponsor, but from one of our local dollar stores. And so the pillows go on the couch, not in front of it. Ooh, I forgot to draw something on your map that's in the living room in front of the couch. That's long, has a piece of glass on top of it, and it's a rectangle. What did I forget to draw?
The coffee table.
The coffee table.
You forgot to draw it on mine too.
I also forgot to draw the slate for Daddy's corner. It has slate floor on it. And then this in here is slate floor too if you want to color it. That's just the wall where the fireplace is. Fireplace right here.
Mommy, where's Daddy's
Ow. U says ow. C-H says ch. Ouch.
James.
Ouch. Yeah, so I'll write the hamster's name on it in a minute. But we're going to do one more activity from the book, and it includes them having to draw a picture of the living room. Alright, so which way should your map be facing? Should your map be facing where you're looking at the couch? Well, now you're looking at the bench. Let's try this way. Now does it look right?
Yep.
Where is your triangle on your map? Right there. Why don't you see if you can find your way to the triangle using your map?
Where is the triangle?
Where is the triangle on your map?
Over here?
I see it. Yeah.
Okay, so you said that the triangle leads you to the couch. Where specifically is the triangle on your map? Where is the triangle on your map? Let's take a look. It's on that square. What does that square stand for? Is there a square on the couch?
Yes.
With a circle in the middle?
Yes,
Where?
ma'am. There.
Where on the couch is something that's square with a circle on it? Turn around. Do you see anything on the couch that's square and has a circle in the middle and it's right in front of you? Your map has a triangle on that. Is there anything special about that pillow? Why don't you try moving it?